All right. I think we should begin the discussion now. Um, I'll probably share the results of this short conversation with the rest of the students. I know that most of the students are really aware that Saturdays and Sundays and not Fridays are actually some of our class times. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be having this session hopefully sometime this month with I've just joined any of the trainer sessions and then get to ask questions and see some of the places that we can develop and grow so far. All right. So Wilson and Andrew and Jide and John, I think you guys are the ones that we have here. Let's hope that others will join or listen to this conversation. So yeah, if you just want to talk, you already know why you are here. I have my pen and paper with me. I'll be happy to I'll be happy to get everything written down. Okay. Chika Favor, welcome. Hello, Chika, can you hear me? Can all of you hear me, please?
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear
I
you,
can hear
Mr.
you.
Okay, so if you are just join, I mean, or if you are just getting the link today, we are actually getting the feedback of what our sessions has been like. What have been your challenges with the platforms that you are in, with the trainers, with our staff? What have been anything you want to talk about? Do you also want to give us certain recommendations? Do you want us to take certain things into cognizance? Just anything at all. That's why we're here. You can see it's recorded, and we are going to share this with our students. So just they know what others are saying about the Techies and some of you know whatever challenges that they may have
Okay.
that they could connect with. So anyone is, if you're ready, you can just go ahead. We don't intend to spend so many or so much time. So yeah, who is up?
Wilson.
Wilson, okay.
Wilson. Yes, yes, I'm here. Okay, good evening everyone.
Evening.
So um I just wanted to first of all show up. I think after my class, I was among the March class this year. And after that class, I've not really been, frequent with even, you know, um, interacting with the post on LinkedIn and all those things because I have quite a lot on my plate. I've been doing so much. I actually got a data entry job. I haven't proceeded into the data analysis aspect yet, but I'm just doing data entry. It's part time. It takes a lot of my day, but it's not scheduled. So, like, I don't have to
Mm.
be on seat at a particular time of the day. So I could do it literally at any time of the day. It's more or less like bookkeeping. I'm working with an accountant. So I get
Okay.
to check in for, yeah, lists for invoices that come in, med receipt, check for outstanding, bills and all those things. Those are all the
Mm.
things I take care of. And it's very, 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 in fact, it's actually very nice. I enjoy it a lot. It gives me the freedom to do everything else. Like I have a business I'm running here in Lagos, and then I'm doing that one on the side and everything. So I think this is my first time interacting with the group again, and I just have so much appreciation for what we learned from you. Like I put my skills, my Excel skills to good use. I'm still advancing in them. Yeah, I'm still doing a lot more. So mine is just a positive feedback so far. I don't have anything negative.
Also,
Yeah, maybe I didn't get the job immediately, but that's because for everyone, your dedication and commitment is what determines how soon you get a job. I know lots of people that do this training, they'll be like, okay, they said we're going to get jobs. It's 1 week or it's 1 month. I'm not getting job. No, that's not how it happens. It happens by when you're ready. Because if you're not ready and you get a job, if you lose a job in 2 days, yeah,
that's true.
I'll come. So
That's true.
I want to say a very big thank you for being a part of this and then for how much you've impacted in me personally.
Awesome. Awesome. So you say which cohort again were you a part of?
The Excel class, March Excel class
Excel
this year.
class match. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So I will be reaching out to you privately, and let's have a
Okay.
discussion. Okay. I'll really appreciate it.
Okay. Okay, no
Thank
problem.
you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And it's so good to
Okay.
see that somebody here, that's why some of these calls, we want to start having these calls at least every month, beginning from January 2024, to check in with our students, find out how they are doing, their challenges, see where we can help, where we can connect them to more opportunities and what they are doing wrong or doing right. So we want to improve on this. But for a start, this started well. Wilson, I'm so grateful, so grateful to hear you share that. I'll definitely reach out so that we can have further conversations as well. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So who else, please? This is our feedback.
Yes, sir. I have something, sir.
All right, Andrew. Yes.
Okay. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for the opportunity to share feedbacks and experiences. I think. Okay. First to start with, my name is Andrew Chidi, and I'm a web developer. I'm also an administrator. I work with Technology Innovation Hub, and currently in Nigeria, Ebonyi State to be precise. I think my best tutor so far, since we started the cohorts. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead, please.
Okay. My best tutor so far is Mr. Ini. I think that took us on the PG admin and all that. He took us through the server stuffs and all that. And throughout my experiences, in web development and all that, I've not used SQL or Postgres on all those kind of servers before. But I think he did justice, to it. Basically, I write JavaScript and that. So, but Mr. Ini, he took so much patience to teach us. I know some of the students can also testify to what I'm saying. That like he's one of my best, in Dahel Techies. Then also I actually joined the class because I'm also an administrator, and I wanted to see if I can actually elevate my skills and get this data analytics skill and add it to what I'm currently doing. But I started having challenges. Immediately we got to Tableau, the Tableau stuff. During those times, I couldn't catch up. Like activities were so much, so I'm just packing up the recording. So I wanted to ask, hope I can still learn, Tableau online, with the materials I have from Dahel Techies and still, get the necessary knowledge that I need.
Yeah. Are you asking if it's possible to learn Tableau with the material you got from us?
Yes, yes, yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm a Tableau developer myself and a Power BI developer. Those are the visualization tools I am very good at. Okay, I've had
Okay.
trainings for students on this. The last time I taught Tableau was I think early this year, and the last time I taught Power BI was actually last year when I was my renewal exams with Microsoft. So I just needed to brush certain things with the student, and that gave me some professional perspectives. I wrote my renewal exams in January, I think January, February. Then yeah, I passed, and since then I've not taught. Of course, I work with it on daily basis in the office. But then, so yeah, I think that's my way of answering your question. You are actually in good hands. You can either reach out to Okoli or myself when you encounter any challenges on Tableau. Andrew, does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It makes sense. It makes sense. Yes, sir.
No. So
Yes.
that's your one concern or challenge. And thank you for telling us how amazing Imi was
Yes.
for teaching. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
I think we can still use his expertise for the next students, right? Can we?
Yes. Yes. I recommend that. I recommend that.
All right, awesome.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Andrew. Who else, please? This is our review session, our feedback session. Tell us what have been your challenges, your issues, your recommendations, your suggestions, whatever thing you want to share. So far, we've listened to Wilson, and we've also listened to Andrew. So I keep writing this down. Wilson, I've been successful. He got a job as a data entry professional, and he's actually working using the skills that he got from us, all the way from March cohort, Excel cohort. And Andrew is a web developer and an administrator, and hopes to really get involved in the whole data analytics tech ecosystem. And mention have been made of Inie Basi as being an incredible tutor. And I think he said that's his favorite topic. So yeah, we are hoping to hear from everyone, negative, positive, helpful feedback. Okay, I guess I'll be calling each person now. Jide, your turn.
All right, sir. Good evening, Mr. David.
All right. You guys don't want to on your video. It's like I'm talking to myself. I'm not seeing anybody. Huh?
Maybe
Please
it's
on
because
your
of
video.
some
Don't be
of us
shy. I could not go buy generator, or is it solar panel?
If you know it's like they do for this.
Please, yeah. John, thank you. I can now see a human being. Please,
All right.
this is
Good evening, sir.
our last review session for the year, so we are just here to talk and talk with ourselves and to ourselves. Yes. Good evening, Jide. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. My name is Jide Shitu, and I actually started with Dahel around April. That's the free Excel class. And I must say that it has been really difficult to find something negative about Dahel because Dahel has been really helpful. I'm currently in the September data analytics class because I moved from the free class to the data analysis class. And I must say that it has been a very wonderful journey with Dahel because I'm also in other companies and I see what they do and what they offer. But being with Dahel, I know that yes, Dahel is really offering things and it's also affordable to be with Dahel. Because if you look at what other companies are giving and what they offer with their course, it's you can't compare it with what we are getting here in Dahel. The tutors are nice. The knowledge they are dishing out is not something you can right away. It's something that you can really work on and use for work. Though now I'm still in class learning, I have not gotten a job or and all that, but I'm very sure that by the time I'm ready and I start applying, I will surely get the job I want because I know I'm with experts. And if I have any problem, I know who to reach out to that will really help me out. So I want to say a very big thank you to Dahel for all they have been doing. But one thing I would just like to say is if Dahel can push more adverts out so that people know more about Dahel, because you are giving something very good and so many people needs to know more about you. That's just what I have to say.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much, Jide, for letting us know how amazing we are and also telling us, recommending something we need to work on. And on that, just like I said, just like you read in the post that got you all here, we are also very open to working with anyone that can. If you are suggesting anything and you know you can make it happen, please send us a message and we'll be so happy to work with you. By the way, we just had a marketing team this year. We started operations this year. So all the while, a couple of years back, we've not had a marketing team like officially, but we've been doing marketing. So we just say, you know what, let's build a team. So we have graphics designers, two graphics designers. We have a virtual assistant and a volunteer. We have a social media manager. We actually want to get someone else to assist her, but the applications that we are getting are were people. So some of them don't even read job descriptions. They just go and apply. Sometimes it could be very frustrating. And we also need a content creator. Those that have also applied, really, really amazing people. We are hoping to get those who have actually read. I keep saying this, guys. Before you apply for any role, please read the job description. Even go ahead. So in the past, I've had interviews with people who wanted to work with us, and then the first thing I ask them is, "What do you think we do at the Dahel Techniques?" You need to see how a lot of people babbled. My God, how can you apply for a job without even knowing what the company you want to work with do? That's the one thing hiring managers or recruiters, if you tell them, if there's a way you tell someone about the business that he wants or she wants to hire you for, there's a way you tell me about myself. Let me say that you make me okay, this person, yeah, there's something there, but so yeah, that's just me talking about that. If you know anyone that's also good for these positions I mentioned, someone who can go out there and get us a good leads. Of course, all our positions are paid for. We can always have those negotiations. Please send them our way, send them to our email, and we'll be happy to work with them. So Jide, thank you for that suggestion, and we'll definitely look forward to it. And anywhere you see the health techies, talking about anything we are doing, our next training or program, most of our free programs, I always expect that a lot of people would get in, because even if these programs are free, guys, we pay. We pay for, just look at the portfolio creation. We had to teach people how to open GitHub account, how to use Wix, how to use Google Site, all of them for free, right? But the trainer who was coming to teach, we actually had to pay, right? So when we come up with some of these new community development programs, we expect that you can share them on your social media. If you want to write about them, if you have thousands of followers and contacts, you want to write about them, you need a certain amount from us, you can always reach out to us, and we'll be happy to collaborate with you on that. I don't know if I made sense. So thank you. Thank you. Let me call the next person. Benson. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Wilson. Thank you, Jide. Let's hear from Benson.
Good evening. Now.
All right. Good evening, Benson. You want to
Yeah.
put on your video?
All right. All right. Let me put it on.
Yeah, I feel so alone right now.
Can you see me?
Um, Not yet. I think everywhere is dark. Or are you like are you like the dark I'm seeing?
No.
Okay,
I
you
don't know
have a
what.
face.
I don't know what's wrong with my camera.
Oh, just go ahead. Just go ahead.
All right. Dahel Technologies is a very nice institute, and so far so good. I'm well grounded and still moving ahead. The tutors are very good, at least the ones that have already taught us, if not all, because we are already in the last part of our cohort course, which is Power BI, because I enrolled in data analysis.
Okay.
I also enrolled in the Excel free class. That was the July cohort, and I got a lot of skills. It made me, I got perfect in Excel. I had to put in more hard work, make some research, because I just believe everything doesn't end in the class. You just have to go home, make so much research, and also grind yourself too. So I'm just trying to encourage everybody, both the students and also the ones that are also yet to come in. You just have to put in more work in tech because it's not just easy. You can't just make the whole millions in a day. You just have to put in more work before you get there. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Benson. I really appreciate. Really appreciate. Okay, let's have John.
Thank you, Mr. David. My name is John, and I come to get to know about the head techie
Did
through my
you
wife.
put up your video?
Okay, let me put it on.
Yeah.
So I get to know about the head techie through my wife. When she told me, I hope you said you want to learn data analysis. I said yes. It's okay. I have something for you. She now shared the link to me. That should be the July. Is it July, the free Excel class? I joined the class. So I was interested in the class. So I met Ben. This Ben said I just finished speaking now. I introduced him. Before you know it, Ben have registered before me. Wow. I said, that's good. So I just want to use this opportunity to thank the head techies. The teachers are awesome, especially Mr. Ini. He has so much patience. BUN too, she is good. Even Mr. David, you yourself, you are the one that even encouraged us to even have the knowledge to even say, okay, let me stay and see how the whole thing will go. Mr. Jegede too is very, very good. He knows what he's doing. I've forgotten the other woman's name. That's the one that taught us Tableau. She's
Okole.
also good. So I just want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to all of you. Keep it up. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So if you are just joining, this is a feedback session. You can let us know what your challenges have been in the health techies. What are the things you think we should improve upon? What if you have any complaints you want to make? If you have recommendations and suggestions, just anything at all, we'll be happy to hear you. And this is also like I said, we are going to be doing this every month from January 2024. and we're going to be rewarding some of our best students with prizes, cash prizes, maybe with laptops and things like that. We have started applying for opportunities in the investment space in the tech ecosystem, and we hope that we have a positive response. So that's going to be very, very beneficial to our staff and students. And if also part of our platforms or programs you want us to improve on, or staff, anything at all, this is the opportunity for it. I'm saying this for those who are just joining. So I'm going to call in the next person. If you are actually ready to talk, you could, put your hand up so that I could just call you. Oh, let's see. Bolaji. Okay, Bolaji. What a coincidence. I just called you.
Good
Yeah,
evening.
you cannot hear. You cannot hear.
Good evening, Coach David. And good evening, everyone on the platform. Please confirm you can hear me loud and clear.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you,
we can
but
hear.
you are not loud and
I'm not
clear.
loud and
And then there's
all right,
another
there's
device
another. Let me
that
try to
is
add more volume
connected to your
to
to yours.
your.
It's making this
It's
echo.
making this. I'm actually connected using an headset. I wouldn't know if that would be the reason.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead. All right. Thank you once again for this opportunity. Thanks to Dahel and the team for bringing up this session. I was privileged to join I think the November session for the Excel class. I actually took part in the cohort session, and I was privileged to be issued a certificate as well. So thank you once again for that. My first question may sound funny, but I will still need to ask it anyway. How the name Dahel came about? That's one.
Okay.
And my points. Aside from the trainings and bringing up people on board, helping them, achieving their aims and all of that, I will want you guys to also look into what we call social performance. If there's a way you guys can, get into schools, secondary school especially, and make Dahel known. The truth is that there are skills, there are talents in our secondary schools. And I want to believe partnering with schools, doing stuff there, helping our young ones, making them relevant in our society, getting them build skills right for the secondary schools. And, I want to believe to a greater extent it will help them. Personally, it will also help them build portfolio and help them to sustain themselves. The truth is that there are so much of our students these days that are just they don't get support of their parents, to go through their schools and all that. So if you guys get your self registered, get yourself into the schools and all of that, I want to believe to also help and it also make known the Dahel Tech as a whole. Yes. Let me end it there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
About
much.
the name, the name Dahel Techies is actually. I'll send you guys. I'll send you a link, or probably just reach out to me. I'll send you a link so that you can read up on it. It's just a combination of co-founders. Okay, they are co-founders. They are named. And then about we are fully registered, as you know. We pay our taxes. We have evidence for that. We are registered. We're recognized by the U.S. Department of State. We are also fully registered in Nigeria. That's why whatever we give our certificate, we always want students to, when you hold our certificate, say you do small, better work before you collect it. Those of you that have gotten certificates, it wasn't on a platter, right? That's
Yes, so
you
it's
can,
small.
yeah. So we want people to be proud of Dahel Techies, so that anywhere that's what it's because of where we are hoping to head to with all of you in future. That's why we don't want to minimize the quality of our training or anything at all. That's why this feedback session is very critical. And if you know anyone, it's because we are registered in Nigeria too. If you know any, we just introduced an ambassador in Uganda representing the Techies. Is early this year we had an ambassador in the UK. She's also doubling as a mentor and coach. And then this year we've also gotten someone from Uganda to be an ambassador. We are working with someone in the United States who would be an ambassador for those in the US. And so she's going to sign the contract hopefully before the end of the year, and then you would all see who she is and what she's doing. So if we've not had, ironically, we've not had any ambassador for Nigeria yet. We're hoping to really see someone who would tick all the boxes, because this is some of the things that the Nigerian ambassador would be expected to do, work with our marketing team. But if you are here and you run a school or know someone who runs a school, a private school, or maybe a public school, a principal, you want us to get connected with the person. Dahel Techies, at the moment, we are even doing a little bit of CSR, which is corporate social responsibility, to one organization in Lagos, try to support them to set up one or two things. We want to start doing a lot more to organizations, but this time around schools as well. So if you have any contacts you want us to work with, or you want to collaborate with us or partner with us, please reach out to me or any of our team members. But just reach out to me or send me an email, and definitely we'll get in contact so we can start working towards something for 2024. I keep telling people my journey to tech started when I enrolled for the very first Microsoft Facility program that was, what is called database management program, help desk program, they set up in the south of Nigeria over a decade ago. I was the very first group of young people that were accepted into that program. And if it wasn't for my secondary school teacher, right, who saw what I was doing as a prefect at the time and say, what, this old computer thing, you are a calm guy, you are intelligent, you are X, you are this, you are that, these guys are coming to build this, go and register. I hesitantly did that. But I'm happy I did it now because it helped me when I was in the university. I didn't pay anybody to do my typing, my Excel. I was top notch. I was working in Excel far, far, far longer than when I started knowing most of the things I'm teaching today. So thank you for that contribution. I really appreciate Bolaji. Obele, George, you're up. Obele, George. If you are talking, I'm not hearing you. Okay, can you guys hear George?
No, we can't hear you.
Okay. Just unmute anytime you are free, you can talk. Bolaji, you can put your hands down so that I can see those. Yeah, CY.
Yeah, good evening all. This is actually Kuka. Mr. Francis, good evening.
Oh, Kuka. Show
No,
your face.
November 2023 cohorts. 2024. So sorry, 2022, November.
You don't carry us go where we no. We never reached 2024. Devices
So
carry the law.
2022, God. Yeah, I really, really appreciate the work you have been doing. I really got excited when I joined data analytics in November 2022. It really spurred me on, as in it helped me to really see my potential. So I moved on with it. One thing I would really like, I appreciate all the teachers. They were very good. You especially too, you were one of the people that spurred me on. And I say thank you for that. The Tableau teacher, everyone was okay. So that actually brings me to when we wanted to write our projects. I noticed most of my colleagues drew back. I don't know, I couldn't really know what the problem is. But for me, I would have loved it if after doing those projects, what were the mistakes we made during the projects? I just know that I submitted my projects, and after a while, I got my certificate. If I got it right, whether I got a 10 over 100, I did not know. So I want a feedback on that. How did my project do? What were the mistakes I made? So that's one thing I would have loved to get a feedback on. And after completing that project and I submitted, I got my certificate. I got carried away too, and I moved on to UI UX. I joined the UI UX thing. So, but somehow, I don't know. I guess the teaching format drew me back a bit. So I wasn't. I also have collected my certificate, but somehow there was the teaching pattern didn't match with mine. So whenever I do my work and I submit, there's always something to be corrected on. I guess the teacher was somebody that is a very detailed person. So every tiny mistake, he notices it. So we keep going back and forth on the same thing. So it really, and when you stay too long on a project, other projects come and meet it there, and then you get exhausted on it. So that's what made me hang in the middle a bit when I was in UI UX. In fact, I was hoping to move to Python, but when I hadn't even completed one, I couldn't really move further. So those were the issues I had along the way.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kuka. I really appreciate the fact that you even moved on to the UI course. One thing all of you should know about designs is you need to be perfect with your designs, right? So it is like putting on, all those people that put on yellow cap, they wear red tie, and then wear black. I don't know, so many colors. When once you appear somewhere, you are turned off completely. So that's the same thing for designs. If you look at all the apps that you are using, right? From the bank apps you are using, everything, the moment you download an app, the first thing you see is the UI design. That thing you see there can turn off people. They would feel, say, you get how you go see man. You go know say this one na from poverty this person come up from. You don't need any deliverance or prayer. And you know that there's a way you see somebody too. This person, from the watch, from the necklace, this person is putting on expensive jewelry. That's the thing with design. You just need to get it right, because if you don't get it right, it's going to affect the back-end guys who are actually making the codes in such a way that when you open an app, you log in, when you put in your email or details or password, and then it tells you accepted. That accepted that you are seeing is actually a code that was written at the back end of that design that you're seeing. So if you see something like password incorrect, it wasn't the design that told you password incorrect. It's the code behind the design. So that's why UI, UX, you need to get it right. But I also talk with the trainer to make sure that he doesn't spend so much time on, correcting, and then forget to move on. Then on the feedback for the projects, I actually had a video, and I'm sorry that this wasn't shared with most of you. There's a video correction of the Excel project that I made. I talked about everything that you needed to have known on your Excel project so that you can use the video compared with what you've done. So if you've not had that video, please let me know. I'll search for it and then send it to you. This is about the Excel project as well. And I think there was a cohort, I gathered all of them. It's not always easy because of my time and work. There was a day I said, you know what, let me gather these guys. I gathered all of them. I think we used like 2 hours that day. We looked at all of the projects that they have handled, and we worked on them, we corrected them, and something like that. So you can request for recordings of those sessions, watch them, and see how you can develop. The idea is when we ask you guys to work on a team or with a team, it gives us the idea that you already know the steps that you took to get a particular project or a particular action taken, per se. But again, Kuka, I acknowledge all your feedback. I've written it down. I'm going to reach out to Ido. I think Ido is the trainer for you.
Yes, Toby, Mr.
Yeah,
Toby.
I will reach out to him as well. So thank you very much, Kuka. Let's have Tom.
Good evening, everyone. This is Tom
Good evening.
Deborah.
Deborah, Tom, yes.
Yes, okay. Mr. Deborah, I got to know about the head Techies from Facebook. I've been following. I was among the last September cohort for Microsoft itself. And with this November data analysis now, what has it done for me? This is my first time I just told myself, let me start something. When I saw it, I saw the seriousness and the testimony from the teachings, Mr. David, things you said. I just put interest, and it has really helped me to become a serious-minded person. I can say I've seen the seriousness in me, and I pray I will do better.
Amen.
Okay. And I just want to thank all of you who have been wonderful, answering on time, being the good coaches and good teachers we paid and hope to learn from. Okay, on the part of my own problem is still with the last person that spoke. From the last Microsoft project we did, the Excel Microsoft project we did. So I'm still part of people that will still need to see the corrections of what we did. That's,
okay.
Yes. And I hope to be a better, as I've started with data analysis, I hope to be a better person and make something good out of it.
Okay. Now that an idea is already coming, as usual, when it comes, I implement it immediately. So, Kuka, can you maybe gather people that you also know are interested in getting a feedback, or maybe you send me a message. Let's see if we can have a meeting to talk about some of the things that we need to, as a way of sending out feedback on the project.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So that we can have that as a new recording just in case we have similar projects in future. Okay, Aribe Romanus. Aribe Romanus. Okay, it's not here. Let's have Chika. Chika, have you spoken? Chika Favor. Chika Favor.
Hello.
Yes. Can't hear you.
Let me see Favor. I'm June, July cohort. I thought somebody said it's really difficult to say that this is where you guys did not get it right, especially when I joined. You're the first person that introduced us to the teaching, and you made the stuff look very easy and interesting, and you made us feel relaxed, feel at home, have an open mind, to the teaching. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody. It was an eye opener. I know when I wanted to enroll all these class, I know how much they asked me to pay, but with little or nothing, I was able to achieve more. I'm still a work in progress, but at least it's a good way to start, working and doing this one. But like I said, it's a work in progress. And I appreciate everybody, especially you. Like I said, you made it look very easy. Your storytelling and everything, but it's a good one. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chika Favor. I really appreciate you too. Like I said, we'll definitely have a session where we send those corrections across in due time. So you guys should also check with us to make sure that is achieved. Priska George, you want to put on your video? Priska George, you are muted. Okay, let me call the next person. Cyrus, is it Cyrus or Cyrus?
Hello, sir. I'm sorry,
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Evening.
Please, my name is Priska George. Again, I'm sorry I won't be able to put on my video. I'm in a very dark environment, Nigeria, to be precise.
As long as you are not on your bed, no problem. Shoot.
Okay, sir. So I have more of a problem than a feedback. I hope I'm free to go ahead to.
No, go ahead. Yeah, that's why we are here too.
Again, I may have mentioned it to you sometime in the past, but please forgive me if I'm bringing it again up. I just need help. Early this year, I had my yearly goal written, and I started. First and foremost, I wanted to achieve a certification on. I wanted to be chartered in human resource management, so I started the course. Before I stumbled upon an advert for an Excel free class sometime around March. So I joined the class. And as I was handling the class, handling my chartered professional exams and handling work at the same time, it wasn't really easy for me. I could not pull everything along together with me. So I moved on from the free one. When there was an advert for the paid version, I also paid to continue. But unfortunately, I could not see through because of the activities I had. And by now, I'm chartered by now, but I need help with how I can go back to my classes, say I can attend to them, the ones I paid for particularly, and is there a possibility to go back and get them done? It's a question I'm asking. I'm sorry.
Yes. You can either. Thanks for letting me know, and congratulations for being a chartered human resource. Is it human resource?
Yes, personnel management, CIPM, Chartered Institute for Personnel Management. I'm now an associate member of such.
Can you imagine? So you are supposed to be the one reading all these applications that are coming to our table. Because the things I am seeing are kind of heartbreaking, and we need people. Earlier on this call, I mentioned some of the openings that are yet to be filled. We want people to come in, even on a volunteer basis. But so far, we've not gotten any head on because those who are applying are not reading the job description.
Oh, when you talked about that, I quickly related the issue to the situations we have. It is a common phenomenon in this time and age. Most persons don't go through, especially the non-tech skills. People don't really take time to go through it. They just, because they want to apply or out of desperation. I would love to give free services as regards to that, or any type of service you would need me to.
So I'm a very big person when it comes to, I'm very big on reward systems, right? For
Okay.
instance, our ambassadors, one of their rewards is, I mean, they have access to all our materials. Okay. Um, they have access to all our materials, all our trainings, all our trainers as well, recommendations, whatever it is, they have. You just need to say the word and you have it. We don't have an ambassador for Nigeria yet, but for you that wants to do this for free, I'm going to write your name now. So just give me a call, or yeah, give me a call. Chats, as you all know, doesn't really work well with me. I've written your chartered human resource here. Give me a call. Let's see how we can get you on board, helping us to get the best. And hopefully we can also consult you when it comes to our staffing, especially not the trainers, but other kinds of staff working in the marketing department, or, other departments. Using your knowledge in the space now that you are licensed, let's see how we can really get to use your knowledge and maybe subsequently bring you on board, assuming you're also up for that. But like you said, though you want to give this a free service, we're also willing to make sure that you continue taking the other courses, since you missed out to get one very special training. So yeah, just reach out to me and we should get that sorted. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate this. Thank you for your time. Thank you, everyone, please, for listening.
You're welcome. So let's have Daniel. I think we have like maybe 10 minutes more. We've had a lot of reviews today. Let's have Daniel, and then Kelechi, Mayowa, Paul, and who else? Yomi, Shuaib, Gloria, Blessing. Yeah, let's have those names, please. Feedback, positive, negatives, recommendations, suggestions, challenges. That's why we are here. And if you can put on your video better. Who is next, please? Okay, Paul, are you next?
All right. Thank you so much, boss. Yes. My own feedback has to be positive, because from the onset to the last one, I must have to say that you employ the best hand, people that have the listening ear, always willing to help, to ensure that they carry everyone along. And that was why basically I went to my own page on Facebook, and I really talk about it, and I will never stop, referring people to Dahel Tech, yes, so that they can be part of this moving trend. Though I personally, is a personal reason, I was so constrained by so many things, because along the line, I moved with my family here in UK, but along the line, so while I'm in Scotland, my wife got a sponsorship to England. So she had to relocate to England, then leaving me and 4 kids here. So it wasn't really easy, and considering my also academic pursuits. But to the glory of God, I had my last class today, and my exam will be coming up. The first one will be on the 4th, and then the second one, the last one, will be on the 11th of December. So hopefully, I wish to go back to also, watch those videos and follow it extensively, because not just the certificate that matters, but this has to do is more of practicals. So once you're good in practical aspect of it, whether certificate or no certificate, the person will definitely excel. So I just want to say thank you so much. And on my own self, I will continue to be a good ambassador. I will continue to advertise for Dahel Tech. Yes, because I've really benefited a lot. It was a kind of, eye opener. It really exposed my horizon to so many things that I was so afraid to dabble into. In fact, this is the first time that I attempted entering into tech, and really it worth it. Though I work with telecom, that is a Etisalat, the Nine Mobile. So, but it was basically on the retail side. So, but now I really want to switch from business management to tech, hopefully from now till the next 6 months. So all I just want to say is thank you so much, sir. You're really wonderful and amazing, and you have the best hand.
Thank you, thank you very much. And I hope you are taking good care of the kids and they are not breaking your head.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
because it's not easy taking care of children.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. But again, over a couple of years, we are always very happy that when they turn back and see the efforts their parents have made in their
Yes,
own self-development, they would always be happy to appreciate. 5, 10 years from now, you are going to be living in an era where children will be using. So if you are in the UK, right? Children will be
yes,
using tools that you were not even born to use,
I'm
and
telling you.
you still need to be on the same level with them. You need to tell them,
Yes.
this tech thing I enter before you. So that bonding also is gonna be there, right? And you can also guide them to say, no, no, this course is archaic or this course is outdated. You know what? Go,
Yes,
this is where the world is heading and things like that. So
yes,
kudos and well done for all the efforts so far. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate it. So you are doing this not just for yourself, but again to secure the future of your family as well. So I wish you all the
yes.
best and your wife as well. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you so much. Okay.
So who's next? We are almost rounding up.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, Kalechi.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. David.
Hi.
All right. My ride with Dahel Techies has been a wonderful one. I'm of the September cohort, and it's been interesting. All the lecturers, all the teachers from Pond to Mr. Ini, especially Mr. Ini, he's been a wonderful tutor, very patient, very relaxed with his students. He doesn't take things to heart. Even when we drag him back, he takes his time. I've never seen a teacher like him. He's very considerate. He takes his time, puts us through. Even after his classes has been over, he still gives feedback. He's just a wonderful tutor. But that's not to say the others have not been great. They've been wonderful. Our current Power BI guy is wonderful. The lady that handled the Tableau, she's okay too. And it's been a wonderful ride. So all I can say is kudos to Dahel Techies. I want to believe that there are strategies in place that would maybe after we are done with the whole cohort session, it doesn't just end there. That maybe monthly or quarterly, will I say, mentoring sessions to keep in touch. Yes, I listened to the portfolio building. It's a good initiative so as to give us a direction of how to present our portfolios when you're going for interview sessions and all that. So, but I'm looking at it that beyond the tutoring period, the hand-holding sessions, those that are interested in having what do you call this term now? You have before you get the job, there's some free volunteering sessions that most people would get to have. So it's not just about the money, but like my brother said earlier, to build up the skills. Because once you have the skills, certificate or no certificate, you can sell yourself. Because I want to understand and believe that that is why the portfolio is there. The portfolio is about what can you do? What are the skill sets you possess? So all in all, it's been a good ride. I want to say kudos to Dahel Techies. Thank you from my end.
Thank you so much, Kelechi. I really appreciate it. In the past, every month, we normally do have sessions, interviews with people who have been successful in the tech space. Like I say, even though that you guys get to attend these sessions for free, we pay for those sessions. So this is going to be a general assignment to all of you here. If there's anybody you are close to, been successful in the tech space, you want the person to come and talk to our students, or mostly our students, please reach out to me, or you can talk to the person, negotiate in terms of the timing and if the person will be willing to talk with us. Because we always get to pay. We want to respect everybody's time. That's why even if they get to come and they get paid, but for you, the students, we want to believe this is our way of encouraging you to get the best out of our platform, out of Dahel Techies. In fact, we started this feedback with Wilson. Wilson started this feedback by sharing that he got a job as a data entry specialist after the training he got from us in Excel. That was amazing. We want to start hearing things like that. But how are we going to prepare you to get to that point? It is by having these interview sessions, like how do you get to build your portfolio? How do you put your CVs together? We have a mentor, we have a coach. So should you be confused about any of these things, you just need to reach out to her. She's there. Okay, we have free sessions. We have given you access to these people that you can always have conversations with. But again, these are not exhaustive. I've written this down. Kelechi, I've written down your suggestion. We are going to be looking out for more opportunities. Myself will be having a training this December to actually talk about remote work. I think it's just I think 8,000 or 10,000. It's very affordable. But the free session I'm going to be having is going to be on January. That one is going to be free. For 2 weeks, I'm going to be teaching all of you the differences between the type of CVs I'm seeing now on my emails, especially those who are applying for these roles, right? The type of CV you need to put out there, how you can actually reach out to recruiters, almost like a follow-up to the paid session that we're going to be having. That one is going to be free. So I hope you join. So if you have anyone else you want us to talk to, someone, please connect us with that person. We are all for everyone's development here, and that feedback was really, really amazing. So thank you very much. Who else is up? Let's take. I think
Hello.
everyone has spoken.
Sorry.
Okay, who? Come.
Yeah, this is BC.
Allah BC. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ola BC. Yeah, good evening. Mr. Dahel. I don't know. Sorry,
And
Mr. David.
thank you for putting on your video. This gives me so much joy.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I didn't know much about Dahel. I was actually referred to Dahel. Somebody recommended Dahel, and I can say it's a very good tech school, very good school to learn data analysis. I can say that. And I'm also a September cohort, just like the other speaker has said. And I can testify to Mr. Ini. He's actually, so far to me, the best teacher, best tutor so far, and he's making me to like SQL. I see myself probably looking more into SQL because he taught it like A to Z, because I know nothing about data analysis, and he break it down like ABC to a new person like me. And that really gives me a lot of strength in myself that, okay, if this is something I can build myself on and say, okay, I can do anything SQL, I can query as much as I want. So I think I like that. And my few observation about the hell, other teachers are fantastic. I think we are doing a Power BI now, and Mr. Samuel is also a great teacher, fantastic teacher, I must say. Actually, my first class was not that so good because I think it was not really a basic Excel class, because the class was, I was not flowing. So that was why I had to register to the free Excel class. And you are a fantastic teacher, because when I was in my class, Excel, September cohort, I was not learning because I don't understand what they were teaching. So I knew that I needed to understand the grassroots of Excel. And that was why I enrolled for the free class and I went to the advanced from there. And I can say you taught it the course like ABC as well. So I'm going to say thank you to you. You're a fantastic teacher. How I wish you can take some other courses as well. It would have been an easy pass for me, someone like me, but I know I can't have it all. But my observation is we don't have the same time schedule. Some of us are engaged in one or two activities that is not allowing us to be in class. Not that we don't want to, but because our schedule are not just helping us to. And when we try to catch up, some responses are not encouraging. I have to be sincere with you because I've been I've been hanging on my last two classes in Power BI, and I put it in the platform because the recording was not playing all through for me. I had it till when we finished cleaning before we go into dashboard, and the thing just keep going blank, and I put it on the platform. And I have to be sincere with you, till right now that I'm talking to you, I've not gotten a response. And it's making me feel like I'm not part of the class, because I see when some people put messages, they get response. And I really want to catch up with them. That is why I'm trying to learn. But when I don't get response, I feel like I'm being outcast among my classmates. I don't like not being in class at that time, but there are times that I can't help it. I have to rely on catch-up classes. So if we can just get loved like others, not that it's intentional, because it's not a free course. So for every courses that we pay for, definitely we need it. I need it. That's why I paid for it. So I will not take it with levity hand. But there are situations I can't help to be in class at that time. So if you can look into that, aside that, I can tell you that Dahel is a place that I will always recommend to people to come to, because I've really learned a lot. To handle system, I don't know jack. Coming to Dahel has taught me so many things. Now I can undo my laptop. I can't do it before. I have to be sincere with you. If I say I don't know anything about system or data analysis, but right now I can say to some extent that I'm on the track, and I'll continue to patronize Dahel and tell people about Dahel as well. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I appreciate this particular review class. It's only company that wants to grow that do this. And I really, really appreciate it, because right now I'm at work. I had to sneak out to come and do this just for me to put my whole statement out there for you to know
Thank
how
you.
much I really wanted to be in this
Thank
meeting.
you.
So thank you so much, sir. Thank you very
Please,
much.
I'll check out for that comment of yours you dropped in the group. And always try
Yes, sir.
to reach out to Samuel Jagede. I think it's Samuel Jagede that is taking you guys.
Yes,
If you
sir.
don't, yeah, if you don't see his response, you can drop private messages for him, okay? Because everybody is working and he belongs to so many groups. So you will
Okay.
not be, opening each group one after the other.
Okay.
And I'll also let the virtual assistant know, because sometimes when you drop something, the trainers may not see, but the virtual assistant will see. So
Okay.
I'll remind her to always let the tutor know, oh, there's a concern in this group, please go and check. But
Okay.
again, you have access to all the trainers. It's part of their contract. They should respond to you and yeah.
Okay, sir. All right,
So
sir.
reach back. I'll let them know that there's someone that needs their help as well. So I
Okay, sir.
appreciate you doing this and leaving your work for a sec and then come over here to talk.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate and love you for that. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Do we have everyone that has spoken? Who else? Yomi. Okay. Yomi Achibong. Okay. Chikozie, Cyrus or Cyrus. Emmanuel Blessing. Yeah, let's have Emmanuel Blessing. Um,
Good
Esoza.
evening.
Yeah, evening.
Okay.
Do you have a face? Do you want to show us your face?
No, no, no.
All right, go ahead, please.
All right. So thanks so much for this platform. I'm so grateful. I heard of Dahel Techie, I think on LinkedIn. I got to tech this year, got to know on LinkedIn I had to see people that are in data analyst. So I think I chatted someone up to ask what's how I can start my journey in data analysis, and the person recommended Dahel Techie, and that was how I joined the free class, Excel class, and from there your teaching was superb. Like, yes, it was the Excel class actually, like, I want to actually write through this part. Like, from the foundation was so perfect. Like, I love it. And I'm in this September for data analyst, and it's been nice. Like, it's been awesome. Stein, everybody has been talking about him. That's just the truth. Like, he did an awesome job. I've been watching YouTube on SQL. It has been like I was just seeing jargon. Like, what's this? But someone said it on LinkedIn, like Ditech, like she attended it and it was so easy. I was like, okay, let me see the magic. And seriously, when Mr. Ini started, it was so easy. Like, now is my best. Seriously. Thanks to Mr. Ini. Seriously. Then the Tableau, though I don't know. The way I needed his own course, there was course material. Like, he made material available for us, so we could follow through, and it made it so easy. But in case of Tableau, there was nothing like that. I didn't really enjoy Tableau like others, actually, like SQL. There was no material, there was nothing. It was just, but she really did a great job. I wish if there could be material for all the courses, like that we can be following through. And Mr. Jacob as a playful man, he has been doing a great job too. So thanks so much for everything you have been doing in Dahel Tech. I really appreciate it, seriously. It has really built me up a lot. So I think that's
All
my
right.
thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think we are going to start giving out materials for Tableau this cohort, I mean this November cohort, because of this feedback that you are sharing with us. I'll let the trainer know that, yeah, she can send the material across. We have textbooks on Tableau. If you don't have a textbook on Tableau, an introduction to data visualization, please request request of it from the virtual assistant, because she has access to our library. We have over 100 books on tech in different. So if you need any textbook at all, just request and it's going to be dropped in, including Tableau. That's a material on Tableau, just on Tableau software. Request for that material, and then should be able to drop it. Also, let me know that you've made that request so that I can follow up. Okay. So thank you, Emmanuel Blessing, for letting us know about that. All right. Yomi.
Oh, thanks very much. I stumbled on Dahel Techies on social, I think on Twitter. The free exec class that was in I think that was in August.
Okay.
From there, I picked an interest in it, but I couldn't finish the exec class because of some other tasks that was before me. But above all, I think Dietech is one of the institution that is affordable, and their teachings is the teachings, the quality of teaching is second to none. And also their tutors, especially the tutor, Mr. Ini, that taught us on SQL. Oh, it's exceptionally good. His patience to let people learn at their own pace, and even responding outside the class. He will respond when you put a question about how you should navigate your problem. He will be there, he will respond. It may take like 4 to 2 hours before he responds. He must definitely respond to those issues. I'm recommending diet. Another thing that I want diet to also work on is on the feasibility. People need, because what you guys are doing is not something that we can get anywhere cheaply like that. So we want, I would suggest that the feasibility is done in this regard so that many people will know it. But I will definitely refer people. And I think September, October quad class. Presently we are on Power BI, the last section of it. Above all, I think the I is one of the best around.
Thank you so much, Yomi. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And I will let Ini know that the students love him and he's been amazing. And I think we should keep working with him. He's doing an amazing job. He joined us this year. So far, Jagede started with SQL Server and then he moved on to Power BI. But before Ini, we had Samuel Lee here home. Samuel also, but Samuel doesn't teach Postgre SQL, the one you guys learned from Ini. Samuel teaches Microsoft as MySQL, I think. And all of them are awesome. Regina, let's hear from you. So thank you so much, Yomi. I appreciate it. Let's have Regina and one last one from Viola. And please, we promise that we are going to be giving a material, an ebook of your choice to those who attended this review session. So we're going to publish your names. I've written down everybody's name here. We're going to publish your name, especially those that spoke. You can reach out to us. Just go to our store or check the updates that's in the group. Choose any of those materials and then you get it sent to your email for free. Yeah, Regina, let's hear from you.
Okay, hello, good evening. Good evening. I think I can say good evening to everyone. My name is Regina, and my first entry into data analysis with Dahel was, I think, around April, March. No, it was around February, March, if I'm not mistaken. I actually saw the free Excel program on Facebook, someone on Facebook, and I was like, when they say free program, they would do like 1 day free program and make it very superfluous, and then they won't do anything special. But I entered, and it was it was you, Mr. David, who took the class, and it was so interesting. I had so many amazing people on that group with me, and then because of how you took that class, I decided to go further. Some of us now paid for the Power BI, SQL, and everything, where we had Mr. Sam, we learned Tableau, and so on and so forth. And yeah, while some people might not have finished because of one thing or the other, some of us still continued with it. we continued it and we went ahead to even, learn more. Like currently, I got into the Women Textile 1-year fellowship program for data science, which means I am upskilling. And I cannot talk about my journey without mentioning Dahel. Like everything I know. I remember when they were teaching us things in Excel, I was just like the queen. I wasn't even saying anything. I was just smiling because Mr. David did a thorough job. It was not on the surface. You did a thorough job. Power BI, Sam Iaigu, I'm hoping I'll pronounce the name, and the other Sam, who took up Power BI and SQL and Tableau. And we were having issues with Tableau, and Mr. David came in and took special classes specifically for Tableau. Who does that? I mean, our money we paid had finished at this point. We're basically graduates. But he came and took that class. And even this program I'm in now is because many of us are still in the Dahel loop. So if anything comes up, we get to be a part of it. And that's amazing. It's like a community. I have advertised Dahel in so many places. There are people that have taken courses after I have taken through me because I keep telling them Dahel is an instructor-based, teaching, not that they will pack workbooks and give to you or just give you videos that have been pre-recorded. You will be in the class, you'll be in a community, you get to learn. So for me, talking to people here, mine is like two-sided. One, I want to encourage you. The journey, you should not stop. It's just because you're done with Dahel does not mean you should pack up whatever you've learned. Keep growing with it. Push on and it will get better. And I think the only thing I would say I wish we had was maybe like firms where we are done internship. It might not be paid, but just firms where we can do internship. I'm hoping that people that come after us and those that are on this call have the opportunity. Where I'm seeing Dahel in the future, like in the very close future, is on a very large global scale. I pray that very soon we'll have companies that will partner with Dahel, and as the students are graduating, those that actually put in the work, they can be absorbed. It might just be a brief internship, but we'll have like real world experience. And thank you, Mr. David. Thank you for all you do.
This was an emotional feedback. Feel like crying. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I think we are so much open to any organization that want to partner with us. And you are the harbingers of hope for the Dahel Techies. You've seen the quality of our work and the passion we put into teaching. I know how much that some of us lose by spending time with our students instead of just going to do the normal puzzle out there. you know, if you leave the house now and you say you want to go and do small hustle, last 200 $200 will enter your money. But leaving all that to come and talk to people and see them grow is something we are so passionate about. So if you have any idea of organizations we need to send emails to or partner with or collaborate with, I mentioned schools the other time from I think that was Bolaji. Yeah, Bolaji mentioned schools. Yeah, and yeah, we are really open to some of those partnerships. There's one organization that's asking for an intern now. We've provided the intern, but it's under software engineering. Hopefully, we get more and more people requesting for intern from us. We are doing a little bit of revamping or rebranding of our website to accommodate a job board, okay, where people can come. If you want an intern for your startup, if you want an intern for your organization or a volunteer, you can always sign up and then we can make that started. But if there's anyone here that can be at the forefront of making that happen, send us a message and I'll be happy to make sure it works. Regina, well done. Well done for pushing yourself to keep learning, registering for those other opportunities. And I really wish you happiness and joy while at it, and ultimately success at the end of it all. Thanks so much for your feedback. Really appreciate it.
Hello, good evening.
Evening, Gloria. What a soft voice.
Good evening.
I
I
hope you are not on your bed.
No, I'm not. I'm a bit under the weather, but I said I would need to force my voice to speak because I heard of Dahel from a cosmate. He's actually an elderly cosmate. So he put it on our master's program platform, and Excel is something that I work with, but I really do not have whatever I know how to do is just maybe if I have issues, I run to YouTube, ask questions, and then go back. But the experience of October or so was really it for me. And Mr. David, you're awesome, right? There was a day you didn't need to come to class because you had an issue, but you turned up. The encouragement, the push. For me, it was a struggle because to navigate school, work, kids, the Lagos traffic and all that. Sometimes I get to miss class. Sometimes I'm not even unable to go back to those videos. I complained, you encouraged that. Always go back to the videos. For me, it was a struggle and I was tired of giving excuses because I paid money that I knew I didn't have at that time, but I knew it was important that I paid that money and I didn't even think about it. I just paid. And the most encouraging part for me was I would give it to, they put us into groups for the advanced Excel class. And group 4 was headed, and the team lead was Obele George. I do not know her in person, but it was just in that group, and she's an amazing person. She pushed all of us. She was like, "You can do it." At the time, I was like, I do not want to do this anymore because I'm tired of giving excuses. She would reach out to you, she would call you. So the community that small community of the group was it for me because it's a source of encouragement for most people as our faces are different, so are the struggles that we all pass. Some of them are mental, some of them are family issues, but coming there and meeting other people like yourself that are going through issues but are pushing themselves was it for me. I I am grateful that I'm in this family. I'm grateful that I took up the bold step not to even give up. And I also got my certificate, but I will not use that until I am very sure that I can defend it with all of me. I am also open for next year to join some other classes. And for me, it's an awesome experience. And funny enough, for today, I was to work remotely and an issue came up in the office. And one of my bosses just called me and said, Gloria, please, we need this ASAP. And I just remembered one of the project work that we had to use the pivot table. I just used that. I got results, sent my boss a WhatsApp message, and I felt good with myself. I'm not perfect, yeah, but if not for the hell, I wouldn't have known how to do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I wish I could reach back. I could reach out to you uh, for a very personalized feedback, especially how pivot tables was really helpful to you to solve that particular problem. Your feedback on the team lead, Obele George, I think we should appreciate our team leads by the end of this month, hopefully, or this month really. Appreciate all of them for the efforts they have made, reward them if possible, maybe recharge their phones or whatever it is we could do to say a very big thank you. So Gloria, your feedback have been well received, and we thank God this is on record. We'll probably edit most of the feedbacks that we've received today just to show that we are getting the needed outcome and people feel we should continue what we are doing. We don't need to shut down anytime soon. We need to keep on doing what we are doing and improve while at it. So Gloria, this is me saying a big thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Is there anyone that Achibong, I've not heard from you. I've not heard from Shuab. I'm sorry if I didn't get that. And Mayo. I think these are the three persons I've not heard from. If you would love to say anything now, if you didn't say anything, you want to say something, please
Hello.
go ahead and do so.
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. David.
Hi. Good evening.
It's really, I'm really happy to hear your voice today after such a long while. I came across the health Techies by chance, but really it has been an amazing journey for me so far. Ever since I was opportunity to like have a contact with the health Techies, I've been in love with Excel and I don't know with data analysis, and my journey has just started. Even though I wasn't able to submit my project, but by God's grace, I'm going to submit it for the Excel, and also I'm looking forward to joining the data analytics class by God's grace. You've done a wonderful job. I'm really glad I had a contact with your class, with Dahel. Wherever I go, Dahel is I don't know, I'm an ambassador of Dahel. I always sing Dahel wherever I am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Thank you very much, Shao. How do you pronounce your name, please?
Shuaib, Iklima Shuaib.
Iklima Shuaib.
Yes, Iklima is my name.
Iklima. Wow. We. Secret. Thank
I
you.
really miss your lecture. Enjoy them.
Yeah, thanks so much. Did you send us a video
Yes,
preview?
yes, I did.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Are we missing out on anyone who is yet to say anything? This is gonna be your last opportunity to do so. And happy new month to those that joined later. Okay. Well, please, after this call, you can drop me a message on WhatsApp so that you can get the material we promised you. Any of your chosen material, should you want any of those listed, we send them to you so that you can develop. And if there's anything that I ask that you reach out to me, or yeah, you please do that. I would really appreciate it to get your feedback after this call as well. Just give me a few hours because after this meeting, I'm jumping right into another one. A few hours to get back to you and reach out to, provide a response in due time. So yeah, this is just me saying the feedback have been awesome from all of you, and I really love and appreciate the time you spent to be here. We spent an hour 44 minutes, gotten 44 minutes above the time, and all of you are still here so far. I understand this was really impromptu, but you showed up. That means the whole world to us. We'll share the recording for those who missed it out so that they could listen and also understand some of the issues that we raised, some of the recommendations that was made, and some of the things that we want to improve on, including appreciating our team leads, trying to work with you, improving our visibility, our marketing, getting to, and I appreciate what's her name? I appreciate Priska George. I appreciate her for coming up to share the fact that she got into chartered human resource or personnel management. I wrote that down. Congratulations to Paul Alua and to every one of you. Congratulations to Wilson who got a job as a data entry specialist. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Bolaji, CY, Paul Alua, Kelechi, Emmanuel Blessing, Olabisi, Yomi, Tom, Regina, Biola, Achibong, Chika Favor, Cyrus, Gloria, Kiruka, Jide, Kelechi, Mayowa, Wilson. Thank you, all of you, and Iklima. Thank you so much. And I guess with that, we can call it a day. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Mr. David.
Thank you,
Thank
sir. Thank
you,
you
Mr.
so much.
Thank
Mr.
you.
David.
Thank you so much, Mr. David. God bless
Thank
you.
you.
So,
Thank you, Maiwa.
society.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
So,
Good night, everyone.
Good